okay, for example, okay, all my cousins, well, the people who I thought were my cousins, friends, especially the woman who was pretending to be my biological mother, Aberash Bezabi Yimmer, Aberesh. No, Aberash. Okay, Yimer. Anyway, fuck her. Anyway, she would always try to take what's mine. Like, she would always say, oh, I like your shoes. I wish you could give me. My shoes doesn't even fit her. She has tiny, creepy shoes, like size 5.5. And she has tiny, creepy feet. And mine is 7.5. Okay? Woman's. I never understood. She always wanted my shoes, even though it was too big for her. Did you guys know I'm reading the book of Ruth? Because, you know, my Ruth's promise is here. I don't know who my Boaz is, but he's coming. Okay, anyway. Okay, it says here, ancient Israel. Okay, this is how they did contracts. Okay, so like Boaz here, he told one of his workers like to go take over and, you know, get the money, whatever, keep the money, keep the profits and stuff. You know, he when he handed over to him like maybe let's just say a branch of a company in this day and age, if we were to modernize what was going on back then, like he was telling him, you know, Lilarsha. Okay, so he has a different plants. Okay, let's just say Boaz had a whole bunch of plants, okay, or factories. Okay, so he was telling him to take Ruth there, and he was telling him it won't affect like the money you make. As a matter of fact, like you could take my portion. And in order to make that contract valid, Boaz had to give his worker his shoes. Okay, so in those days, you know, you give your shoes to somebody, then somebody else is walking in your shoes in your position. So be careful when somebody says, let me borrow your shoes, let me borrow your clothes. There's a need for them to walk in your energy, to walk in your position. Okay, now need I remind you, okay, that person, okay, your shoes might be too small for them, your shoes might be too big for them, but they just know they want to be like you, they want to be you, and yeah, and they want what you have, and they want to get what you're trying to have. So I'm not saying like Boaz's worker was trying to take what belongs to Boaz, but I'm just telling you, don't be borrowing clothes and letting people borrow clothes. Okay, also people want to, misery loves company, so people might offer you their stuff to wear because they want you to walk in their energy. They don't want to level up, so they'll bring you down. I never understood, this is my first time, and the whole Cinderella magic where your relatives like to steal one shoes. Okay, I don't know if it happened to anybody else, but for me throughout my life, yeah, you know what I mean? Hannah, remember? You took all of my shoes but only one side. Yeah, this girl was holding my luggage for me because I was going through some transitions, some issues, and I was running from DV, which I didn't know they were behind it in the first of all. Yeah, she was holding my luggage. By the time I got a place and I was getting my luggage, when my luggage came to my house, all my shoes, there was only one. All my shoes was there, but only one side of each shoes. Like how Cinderella's slippers, yeah. I mean, everything is gonna unravel, but again, okay, so somebody wants to wear your shoes, it's because they want to walk in your shoes, it's because they want to be you, they want to take over your life and be in your place. Okay, anyway, I love you, but God loves you infinity. Ciao.
The doors